It's not an idea of me saying that people are afraid of cops.
Right.
You know, I'm white, I'm terrified of them. I'll tell you.
I thought he had a gun or something. I called scared, calling nobody came. And I don't know what if it's because I live in LA or what is this? Or there's like, oh yeah, this is clearly a black guy on the phone. I'm not coming.
Cops.
I don't think I hate cops. Okay. I get pulled over all the time just because it's a nice car. There's no reason why I'm getting pulled over.
If I get pulled over, I'm a little bit more leery now than I was 10 years ago. People are getting shot for doing nothing.
When a cop pulls us over, we go back to that slave mentality mentally, and we think, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this guy is asking me about my freedom. He's not asking you about your freedom. He just want to know where your license is. Have we ever thought about why that person got shot?
Yeah.
I ain't gotta see what happened beforehand if somebody got shot and ain't got nothing in their hand.
You need to be able to speak to them. And a lot of the times, the communities aren't able to do that
Because
anymore.
they hate them.
It's not an issue. No. Are you supposed to show every authoritarian figure, no matter their place in society, personal respect no matter what?
Is it worth your life to be right?
In America, whatever your opinions are, being white is the supreme race.
Politicians are the ones that are kind of not leveling the playing field. They're the ones that are actually able to make the laws.
What color are these politicians? Come on, keep it real.
I'm going to be honest with you, most
Audience,
of them,
come on.
Predominantly white.
But you only enslave your own mind.
Is it your inner thoughts, your anger, your animosity towards the fact that you've been oppressed, or is it because you see somebody else getting a handout?
Are we using white privilege as a crutch to victimize ourselves?
Like when Macklemore gets a Grammy or Eminem gets a Grammy, it's just like, how dare they?
You don't get to dismiss a whole movement because you feel stronger than the people being oppressed by it.
White people go and do it, and now it's seen as hip, cool, something like that.
This has happened for 400 years. We get it.
Yeah.
Segregation, you can't go to school wearing your natural hair. So for years and years, we're getting our hair flat ironed. Like, I didn't even really think about wearing my hair naturally.
You affirm that spiritually that they are, or that white people are superior. You've affirmed that.
Because you're being oppressed in this 5 minutes, this is your turn to bitch?
The most exciting and explosive talk show on YouTube. It's The Carlos Hardy Show.
What do you do when you have friends and you hang out with your friends? It's just like, if you're hanging out with your friend, you just happen to have sex with them.
So like, what happens if you fall in love with somebody else? Because that's my thing. Like,
what happens? Is the gig up?
I'm gay, so no guys.
Oh, sorry,
but,
everybody. Hey. Intimately and emotionally, you need a connection of a lot of different people.
Definitely.
Who are you? What happens when she wants to bring her home and say, hey, let's do a 3? Are you serious?
I'm serious. There can be times in a monogamous relationship that you decide to open up the relationship.
Is it because the spice is gone? Does trust have to be a defining factor?
To me, it's like, you know, if you want to go on a date with someone else, if you want to sleep with someone else, that's fine.
Marriage. What happens if you want to get married with your significant other and you have these feelings for someone else?
If I have a crush on someone, I don't have to feel guilty about
having
having
a crush. Meet me in the back in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
No, honestly, that's what you can just say.
Over my dead body, will I ever be in an open relationship?
Oh my goodness, I'm not a lesbian. I'm a white, straight man. I can do anything with my life.
It doesn't cost any money to be straight in this country. It doesn't cost to be gay in this country. It costs to be transgender.
I was a trans Army veteran who had a child. For me to be happy, he has to accept me for who I am.
You know, what's on the menu tonight? I want myself a trans woman, or I want,
But don't we all have fetishes? I mean, feet, legs,
This is an open discussion.
I want to have sex with your bonus hole.
Yeah.
We're people! Right. I would never come up and ask you, hey, what's your like? Like, I would never go up and be like
well,
what's going on down there?
If you're a man, are you sure? Let me see your if you're really a man.
This is not accepted. No one likes this. This is something that America hates. So now I'm projecting it out and it must return back to me.
Oh yeah, you don't know what I'm gonna do next, but you have no idea that my words will cut you so deep.
Is your question innocent curiosity, or are you trying to hurt me?
They treat Africans and people of African descent as monkeys.
But do we get affected psychologically by this? Why let it affect you?
Because we got post-traumatic slavery disorder.
You get taught in elementary school and high school that it's always like this white dude, you know, did all these huge things, and then you find out in college, no, it was his wife. No, it was this other guy who ended up being, you know, his slave.
On the more kind of distasteful stuff of like, you know, we all drink, or, you know, we all get drunk. So I mean, that's cultural appropriation, right, as it's defined. So
do you drink?
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
Did they earn it?
I definitely think she did earn it.
Okay.
But now, what are you doing with it?
Hey guys, here I am. My daddy just walked me into the agent. My daddy just walked me into this. I love Lady Gaga. She's amazing.
I don't. Okay, let's talk about earned it. Anyone who takes something from someone else did not earn it. You were a copycat. Madonna came first. Madonna did all her crazy stuff because that was her, and she had nothing. Somebody who earns it does what you came up with, not someone else's, and take it and make it off of that.
I'm with you. Okay, I'm with you.
Whenever Trump does anything, it's just a great headline. It sells papers. It gets people to click.
So are you saying we're puppets?
Trump is like a poster boy for like capitalism.
But I actually love President Trump. I think he's doing an incredible job.
I feel like all he wants to do is divide people even more.
Google, Apple, Twitter, they're all against him.
The perception that he gives off to the world about Americans is ridiculous. And it's like a little kid is going crazy on Twitter.
They're never going to get him because everything they're accusing him, they're the ones doing it. That's why they're there.
Like he's the president of the United States right now, and he's saying in an interview 2 days ago, I will not run for president. Is this word ever going to be abolished, and should it?
I don't think anybody should use this.
You can't control what everybody else is gonna do. If I hear a white person say that word,
what are you gonna do? Oh, really?
Okay, but hold up. So I would get pissed off too, though.
Because there's some black people could look at you and say, you can't say the word because you don't look like us.
We got the Jay-Z's, the 50 Cents, and all these people who use these words. These artists will crucify someone who is other than black for using these words.
I'm in a sense calling you a slave.
Are you a changed person? We go start beating up white people.
No.
Is it talent? Or is it just a marketing thing? Jennifer Lopez.
I think there's more talented people than her.
She has people behind her. It's called marketer. Let's go to Justin Bieber.
I think there's talent, and I think there's luck.
What was his last hit song, Adam? Tell me.
Oh, I have no idea.
Kim Kardashian sent a ton of money to Puerto Rico when our own country sent not a dime.
Fashion industry is like the second thing ruining the environment. So not really, I don't see like how you're benefiting or how you're giving back to the community with your assets, no pun intended.
Think about it and you want it, you can get it. Right. I didn't ask for that when it came to violence and molestation in my life.
I'm not in control of how he acts or the things he says.
Right.
I'm in control of how I respond to it.
The universe opens up, the universe gives, the universe does that. Well, that's your God.
Okay, well, how does a handicapped person who's permanently handicapped, how do they go forward and change things?
The house, the marriage, the car, whatever it is you're trying to get, if I can't attract that because God is going to allow it, but I'm just here being a minion, what's the point of me being here?
And so if I say I never want anything negative to happen to me and I want all positive things to happen to me and everybody that I love, where would be the lesson in anything?
This is something that's been in the dark for so long because we didn't have an audience.
People are being let go based on an allegation.
The people of America put a price on our bodies.
Whoa, so a chick is after me. We see it differently.
Right, they would make us aware that if you say something, it's his word against yours.
You just gotta hold people accountable for their behavior.
But do we risk those social relationships that we have in a bar or outside for fear of an allegation?
Hey, when you are with your friends and you talk about a woman's body like it's your property, you're part of the problem.
Are we as a nation obsessed with social media?
It's giving us a false relationship with other people.
I'll sit in bed and think about what I'm gonna post today, and a lot of times I'm really,
Oh, everybody's at dinner with a phone. Okay, what is that?
You can tell 20 people in an hour how much they suck.
Who do we blame for this?
It's not even, let's not even look at the picture together. No, do you see what I see? It's me, 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 me.
If there was a dislike button, guess who would be hitting it? Me. Within the next 10 to 15 years, these artists will be legends. Bruno Mars.
He's amazing. Yeah.
But why is he amazing? Taylor Swift.
She just doesn't care what she comes out and says. This racy turn is just coming from the fact that she was losing a fan base. Drake is copy. Like everything he puts out is a copy.
Beyonce.
Yes, yeah, of course.
I don't think she has a purpose. Pink.
10-year-old me would be like, yeah. But now,
Nicole Kidman.
She's a Betty White, man. If we like him, that means he's giving us something to like. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your talent level is if you're a piece of garbage.
Yeah. Okay.
Studio.